So now we are done with the aspect of the front side. You can see the way it look like. Now we move on to the back side. This is the back side. I've already cut it out. So what I did is that I take the front side, I place it on a material, then I use it to cut it out. That is how I was able to get the back side. Then after that, I cut out lining and foam for it. So this is the shoulder strap. The measurement I cut out for it is 16 inches by 2.3 inches. I will show you the way I shape the shoulder strap. So this is the long strap. The measurement I cut out is 18 inch. And this is the adjustable strap. Inserting the long strap into the adjustable strap. Then I'll place the belt on the shoulder strap by centralizing it. Then I will stitch it round with it. I will do the same to the second strap. I'm done sewing it together. You can see the way it look like. So if you look at the first one, I've already sewn lining and foam together with it. I will show you the way how to stitch it together. I'll take the lining, I'll place it down, and also take the foam, I'll place it on it. Then I'll take the shoulder strap, I'll place it on it and stitch it round the way I did the first one. Then after sewing it together, I will use taping to tape it round. So I'll be working on the hip belt holder now. So the measurement I cut out is 6 by 4.5 inches. So I cut out 2. For the hip belt, I cut out 25 inches, 2 pieces. So I will take the belt holder, I'll fold it into 2 and still fold it again. After folding it, I will take the hip belt, I will insert it inside the middle of the folding, then I will stitch it round. I'm done stitching it round. You can see the way it look like. So this is how it will look like after stitching it. And also the shoulder strap, I'm done stitching it together and also tape it at once. Now I'll be working on the back side. So what I did is that I fold it into 2 to get the midpoint. Then I notch it out. Then use the biro to indicate the notch point out. Then I take the tape rule. I'll be using 2 inches. So what I did is that I divide the 2 inches into 2. So from that notch point to that first point, I measure 1 inches. Then from that notch point to the second side, I measure 1 inches. So I will take the 2 shoulder strap, I will place it on the line of 1 inches. Then I will cut out small belt. Then I will place it at the middle of the 2 handle and I will stitch it round together. So after that, I'll come to the down part and I will explain the hip belt holder. So I come to this side, I measure 1 inches for both sides for the placement of the belt holder. Then I will take the belt holder, I will place it on the line of 1 inches up and stitch it together, likewise for the second side. After that, I will cut out the essence that remain. So I'm done sewing it together as you can see, and I've already sewn lining, foam and cut together with it also. So you see the cut to it like the first one I first did, the front part. If you watch the video from the beginning, you will understand. So to get the base, I measure both the front and back. I measure it round. And the measurement I get is 50.5 inches. So I've cut out the 2 bases I'll be using, the upper base and the lower base. And the measurement I cut out for the lower base is 26.5 inches and for the upper base I cut out 24 inches. While the wideness of both is 5 inches. So this is the pushing hand. I've cut it out. So the measurement I cut out for it is 9 by 3 inches. So to make the pushing hand, I will fold it into 2. After folding it into 2, I will stitch it together. After stitching it, I will tape the area I stitch. So I'll be explaining the area I'll be inserting the pushing hand. So I will take the upper gusset, I will fold it into two to get the midpoint. After getting the midpoint, I will rule it out. So from the midpoint to the other side, I will measure 3.5 inches. Likewise for the second side, 3.5 inches, making it 7 inches. So I'm done sewing the pushing hand and I've also taped it at once. Now I'll be explaining the zip area line. So for the zip area line, you know the wideness is 5 inches. Because I'll be inserting the pushing hand, I will not be dividing it into two. So for the zip area line now, I will measure out 2 inches out of the 5 inches wideness. Then I will cut the line out. You can see I've cut out the line of the pushing hand 3.5 inches and also the line of the zip area 2 inches. So I will join the pushing hand and the base together. After joining both together, I will turn it over, then I will top stitch it. So I'm just stitching it. I've joined the pushing hand together with the base. So this is the lower base. I've sewn lining on it. Then I cut out lining for the upper base also, and also cut out zip clothes for it. So I'll be working on the first part of the upper gusset, the one that has pushing hand. I'll place the lining down. I will take the zip cloth, I'll place it on it right side facing up. Then I will take the base with the pushing hand. I'll place it on it right side facing each other. Then I will stitch it together. After stitching it together, I will turn it over and I will top stitch it. Then I will do the same to the second upper base. After that, I will fix my zip mouth to join both together. So I'm done sewing it together. I've joined it together with the zip mouth. So I'll be joining the two base together now. I will take the upper base, I will place it on the lower base and I will stitch it together. After stitching it together, I will tape it at once. Then after taping it at once, I will turn it over and I will top stitch it. So I'm done with the base. It's now time for me to join into both the front and the back side. You can see after I stitch it, I tape it at once. After taping it at once, then I turn it over, I top stitch it. Now I will take the base, I'll fold it into two, make sure it rhymes with each other to get the midpoint. After getting the midpoint, I will notch it out both sides. Then I'll also take the front side, I'll fold it into two, make sure it rhymes, then I will notch the midpoint. I will take the base and the front side, I will join both together, notch point to notch point, then I will stitch it round together. Then I will do the same to the second side also, which is the back side. So after joining both the front and back together with the base, then I will use the taping to tape it round at once. So I'm done sewing the back together. You can see, look how neat it was, and I've also taped it at once. So the next thing now is to turn it over to see the uniqueness. So the children compartment school bag is ready for use. See how neat it was. So if you have watched the video to this extent and you have learned something from it, so please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye.